All right, Cosmere Talk. If you have been following my What You Missed in Mistborn, I just had a moment that blew my mind mid-recording. It's in drafts. It'll come out in a couple of days. It's What You Missed in Mistborn Part 14. So there's going to be spoilers for all of the first trilogy of Mistborn, and if I make any other references outside of that, I'll warn you well in advance. This is the first trilogy of Mistborn. Okay, in the logbook, Vin is reading the translated portion. And she comes to Sazed, and she's like, hey, Sazed, I really want to know about Feruchemy. Will you tell me? And he's like, no, child. It would be better if my secrets were not shared. She goes, but Sazed, I might need to know about how Feruchemy works, because what if I read something in the logbook, and there's a reference to it, but I miss it because I don't understand how Feruchemy works? Do you see where this is going? Guys, do you see where this is going? We, as readers, don't know how hemalurgy works. And because we don't know how hemalurgy works, we don't catch the references to the fact that Vin has a hemalurgic earring. Literally, one chapter before she has this conversation with Sazed, she tells Marsh about how her mother killed her sister and then gave her an earring all in the same day, and then Reen came back to find her with that earring inside of her. If we knew how hemalurgy worked, we would have picked up on that. And we would have said, oh, Sanderson, I see what you're doing. I get it. But we didn't know about how hemalurgy worked. So we all went, oh, yeah, sure, whatever, man. Okay, cool. That's a really sad, tragic story. Look at her sad backstory. This wasn't sad backstory trauma exclusively. It was also magic world-building trauma. And it's just to have that juxtaposed so perfectly. And the little, to borrow a has-been hotel weird saying, the sugar on the cream, as Alistair would say, is that this isn't a conversation with a person who is about to become a Steel Inquisitor. Like, the next scene that we hear about Marsh is going to be when the place where he was living is suddenly covered in blood, and everybody's gone, and there's dead bodies everywhere, and Marsh is gone, and they're like, oh, they must have killed him. And again, if we knew how hemalurgy worked, we wouldn't think that. We would think, oh, somebody just had a bunch of hemalurgy done, and I bet Marsh is now a Steel Inquisitor, since we don't have Marsh. We do have all these other dead people. Just amazing. Just absolutely amazing. I mean, it also explains, it puts into context why they go after mistings so much. They need more hemalurgic spikes for the Steel Inquisitors. You know, yes, in the universe, it also makes sense that they want to cure the bloodlines and remove mistings and all that, but it's also because they just need more hemalurgic spikes for them to make Inquisitors with. So yeah, it's just glorious. Just love that. Let me know in the comments, or stitch this or duet this with your favorite, like, oh, if we had known how the magic worked, we would have known what was happening in other Sanderson books or in Mistborn Era 1. So there might be spoilers in the comments. Be careful of that if you're not caught up on the Cosmere. But love to hear those. I just love these moments when you see the masterful work that Sanderson is doing in piecing all those pieces together.